Get caught. Yeah.
That fake and not get caught.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, man, it's a shame. It's a goddamn shame, as Gordon Ramsay would say. Shame.
Yeah, sorry to anybody who might miss those Twitch streams. Nigel just let me know. I don't know if it was during the pod, but I think it was before the pod that there will be no more MasterChef
Oh
streams.
yeah,
Oh no! But
Fox has DMC striked anyone that will be showing MasterChef as they did Hassan Piker.
and listen, all that does is just okay. Turn off clips of my channel. Basically, go live, delete the VOD, turn off clips. Where's the evidence?
What are you talking about? They can no, but see, and then that's where it goes to Twitch now banning you when you're live, like how they did Pokimane when she did Avatar.
Uh,
Yeah, they also banned Pokimane because she was viewing Avatar live.
uh.
They banned her for
Okay.
48 days. So it's a 48 day.
48
I mean,
days?
40. What that? It's a
I was
2 day
about to
ban.
say.
48 hours. 48 hours.
No,
Sorry.
because you, bro, if Pokemon got banned for 48 days,
Oh, that would be tragic for
Simps
her.
Simps would no.
Or not for her, but yeah. But
She'd be fine. But like Simps though, oh my god, dude, they would be. Oh my goodness, that would be bad. But a lot of people would go without a daily fap. I'm sorry, I said it. I said it. A lot of people. It's not me, but just a lot of people. Um, huh? They banned Pokimane for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
yeah, she was watching it with Mizkif, and yeah, she got banned.
Just last night, XQC was streaming Hunter x Hunter. Hunter. So you look at it and you go,
well,
but all he did was delete the VOD, no clips of my channel, basically just take off the evidence. But I wonder if maybe Pokimane left the VOD up, and then that was how the report happened. I don't know. Interesting stuff.
yeah, man, it's
I need to get more information on that, and there will be more information, I'm sure, to come. But well, I guess don't stream any movie. Damn, I was gonna stream One Piece.
oh no. Well, it's basically like, well, I mean, it's just
Protect your neck.
the copyright is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just if they're gonna come at you, like, do they feel that you're important enough to come at? Like, are you generating enough? Like, if you're generating like money from this, I guess they would have a reason. Like, okay, we got to go at this guy. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's just really subjective. It really is. It just depends. Like, if you are just watching it and you're not making too much and you're not like, it gotta be a like, you gotta make your own kind of contact with it, right? Like, you gotta react to it, you gotta speak on it. I guess that kind of is the argument, like, oh, that's what makes it fair use, because I'm reacting to it and I'm making my own content with this content.
Yeah, but the fair use thing gets weird when it just gets weird because how it's just like, are you actually recreating any of this or transforming any of this, or are you just quite literally in the corner saying 2 or 3 words every about 5 to 6 minutes? Like, that's not transformative. That's just,
Yeah, transform.
you're right
Yeah.
on top of the content. I mean, if
But
the content was sped up, slowed down, distorted in some way, memed, like if it was like an episode of Hunter x Hunter where it was like, I don't know, completely out of order, like every single scene was just out of place, and it was just this mixed bag where you saw the last scene first, the first scene in the middle, and then some like random ass scenes all in between. It's like, the point I'm trying to make is that would be transformative. And I'm not like super savvy on the fair use thing, because
yeah, I don't think.
especially with companies though, it gets dicey and weird, as they license their content to streamers like Amazon Prime, like Netflix, like YouTube. Okay, cool. So if it's there on YouTube, is it cool to then put it on Twitch? Well, no, because you still have to purchase it on YouTube, and you have to purchase it. Every person that watches this must purchase this. That's what they're trying to track, and it's a cheat. It's a loop. I mean, and not even if you forget the profit that you get from while watching this. That's another added on layer, but the profit we miss for every this is a potential click. Let's say 60,000 people on XQC were watching Spider-Man 2 via YouTube, $2.99. That's 60,000 people that can click $2.99. That's money
for
out
movies. I think that's for movies. It's bad.
TV shows as well. You pay for TV shows.
But like if it's an old season of a TV show, and then like they're coming out with new seasons.
Sorry,
is that not billing publicity for that new season? Because I mean, then you can have that same argument with games. Because like technically all games is copyright. Technically, like if they really wanted to go after you, but they do pay streamers to publicize these games to to the masses. You know what I'm saying?
But games,
they could do the same thing with streamers, right? With shows, like, oh, we would love for you to stream your show, cause if it's an old season of our show, not like a new season, but like if it's an old season of our show, like you're promoting our show to the people that may not even have known about it, and now they could just now they add clicks to our videos.
Watching gameplay is not the same as watching a movie. A movie is a finished product.
But I'm not saying a movie. Not for movies. I don't think for movies.
No. But I'm saying movies, music, any form of content, gaming is different in that it's interactive, which means that the time that the activity, the game can take varies. It could be 1 hour. It could be 10 hours. It could be 100. The point that's important there is during all of that, you're playing, you're interacting with everything happening. You are playing the game. It's not like
but if it's a single player game, technically you're spoiling it for people.
Okay, you're spoiling a story, but
which is like then they can go like, yo, we're gonna copyright strike you because you're spoiling this game for potential gamers that could get this game and not know about this experience. They can just get this experience themselves.
But the argument could be that for this interactive medium, yes, there is the one. There's one layer of this that is the narrative that's going through the entire game, but then there's the entire fact that the story mode playthrough that person plays is not going to be the exact same as the next person's. The experience of gaming is that it's individual in how we choose to go about playing the game. The point of the matter is the point I'm making here is you are transforming. But every single time you play a game, you play it differently than the next guy. Yes, the gaming companies have the incentive to broadcast their games. You would even argue that maybe the movie companies have this same incentive, but movies are different because it's a one product. There is no different way to interact with this. You just watch it. And if you just watch it, that means the one pop, the one click for payment is all that we're supposed to get out of this. Well, same thing with games, except no, not really though, because you have in-app purchases. Again, transformative part. So you have games that you could inspire by playing it other people to jump into this game to make purchases within the game. Movie guys, we only got one time to get the purchase, the ticket, the disc, the purchase on the streamer. Like that is it. After that,
what do you mean? So
you're taking away the money making opportunity from the people who've made the content.
Not necessarily.
Whereas with games, it is not the case. If you watch a movie, if I watch MasterChef, I'm not gonna go buy the disc set of MasterChef.
But you're not. But you don't know the many people that will. You don't know that. You don't know.
Why would watching?
Because now people not the DVD set. They may not go for that, but they may now go to Fox to now watch the next season of MasterChef, which now builds up more views for Fox.
That's residual, but along the way, we've lost so many clicks, so many purchase points for the stuff we've already shot.
But this,
Why
but
should
that's
we-
so.
but why should we
that's
not-
so crazy to think about. Then when this is such a $1 billion, like, okay, like this is this not a part of your? I don't know.
And this is a part of it where millions of dollars are lost. $1 billion corporation cares about the millions of dollars they lose in clicks that don't get funneled through YouTube, Amazon Prime, Netflix, whatever place where people have to pay for it. You're losing money. You're not even money, millions through time, billions of dollars. Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
you're
it's a $1 billion
definitely getting
corporation,
back. You're definitely
care
gonna
about
get that back. Okay.
That doesn't matter. That's
You're
besides
gonna
the point.
get it back because you're gonna get the volume back through the viewers that you get through these like streamers watching old content of yours. The new content that's gonna come out, they get people excited for that. For the people that they have never even thought about watching, so.
That's a residual. That's after. But we have to look at loss. Like that is an effect of the world, something that we literally can't even affect. Like that's just people reacting to us being present in the world. Well, we can affect that by being more present, and that is being more present. So having our content on streamers and on places
right,
where
and
people
then
can access it.
And that's where you talk to the streamers and the companies, like, they work out contracts just like the gaming. And that's where that just brings
But
up
it's not just like
world.
the gaming, because in a game you go into the game and it's not just the game, Nigel, particularly today.
No, but it's not just the show.
Today.
You're not just watching the show.
Yes, you are.
You're watching the show for the streamer too. Like, to see the reaction.
Okay, so how does Fox benefit from that?
Okay, so
right. So how does Fox...
you make a deal with the streamer to maybe cut a contract deal to see how many, like, you could do that is what I'm saying. Like, this is just another revenue for them. They could make it that way. It's something that they could like venture onto. Like, okay, maybe like every subscriber you get, we get a partial, whatever the case is. But they could definitely make a contract of that. Like, it could work in the same way. I'm sure it works for the gaming. That's what my similarities with like the gaming
but now you have
industry
to deal with Twitch, not the streamer. Listen, so if you go streamer, hey, I'm gonna take % of your ad revenue while you're watching my show. Twitch now goes, wait a minute, you have to go through us, because you're not. I mean, first of all, we're not going to just set this up for one person, because this is going to set a precedent. So we're going to have to go top wide, and we're going to have to, and I agree with you here. I agree with you, by the way. But we're going to have to go top down, and we're going to have to say, listen, from Fox, here are these shows that you guys can watch. While watching them, we will have algorithms point out, and I don't know if the algorithms are this smart. Which this conversation leads into fantasy world when we get into these ideas on how to fix some of these.
But
DMCA
yeah, it probably
problems.
won't happen because I mean, it's probably gonna end up being like
not that it probably won't happen. It's just we're not certain that the technology necessary for what we're talking about exists. We're not even sure about that. So, yeah, the Fox or whatever, they would have to go through Twitch. And then they would say, okay, well, let's say there's this algorithm that could just figure out when you're watching MasterChef. Or maybe you could do, like, Twitch already has this. They have watch parties. So on watch parties, you can watch Amazon Prime content, and through Twitch, they will put the time stamp of what you're watching on the screen. Now, you can't watch the content on the screen. You have to pull up Amazon Prime on your own phone or own screen, and then go to the time that the streamer's at so that you can react with them. It's kind of weird, honestly. Like, it's weird because it's all disconnected. Like, you kind of wish it was all in one. You know what I'm saying?
Always, but you can see the streamer watching this.
But just the streamer. So, like, if it was a streamer like XQC who doesn't really particularly stay in full screen.
Okay, now see.
Like, that's weird.
I just
it just changes your content.
It just changes I think that just changes the whole thing, because I feel like it's like if you're reacting to something, you need the person reacting to it and the video
and the thing in one.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like there could be a contract available to make that happen, but will it happen? I doubt it. I mean, it would have happened for YouTube, right? If that was the case, like YouTube would have been a perfect catalyst to do that with, right?
Well, something where what do you mean on happen on YouTube? So
like, because you know how
where-
YouTube they DMC strike you for stuff that if you like watch other YouTubers on stream or whatever.
No.
Like
Strikes are levied by creators. Full stop. So a strike, which you only get 3 of, are sent by creators. A creator can be a brand, a corporation, or it could be a YouTuber. That's a strike. A copyright, how do you say, not a strike, but there's one where they just automatic, like, okay, so some YouTubers have YouTube ID or content ID, and so not getting too deep in the woods with this, but they have automatic settings that when our stuff is on a video, we take the revenue from that section that it was actually featured in, which is really cool. So like a song, even, right? A lot of our like this podcast will be not monetized because it features that song in the beginning. The whole thing, it's not monetized. It goes to those other people, the people who like Joey Badass or Gunna or whatever. So now you look at it and you go, okay, cool. But if we clip it out, parts where those songs are not present, that's how we get our whatever we get. The point I'm trying to make is just
then that's why
strikes are not just, they're not automatic. They go.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Someone does it to you, like
Yes.
someone, like right. That's where like it just depends on. That's where copyright, right? Like if someone's gonna come at you, depends on if the creator deems it like or the company deems it worthy enough to come at you.
Worthy, and then also if it's a personal, like again, like you got to think, because you can do this on YouTube. This is the Fresh and Fit controversy from last week or 2 weeks ago, where they were levying out strikes, which you only get 3. If you get 3, then your channel's done, it's terminated. But they were levying out strikes to people who were just using clips of their content, but they were transforming it. Like in the case of Jamari, he would do a little slight voice changer thing, like he does like a flanger thing on his videos to make their voices sound a little different, like a little more high pitched, and then like not only that, he only plays small sections of their clips, cutting in with his own commentary and clips and all this stuff, completely transformative. That's not means for a strike, so YouTube actually got back on them. I'm just that's just
That was
I don't know how we got down copyright bullshit, nerd shit.
But yeah, I mean. That was an interesting conversation.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just understand these platforms. You know what I'm saying? We are not on these platforms as as special snowflakes or aliens or nothing like that. No, these platforms have rules. They have guidelines. They have systems in place to push certain things forward. And if you can get with that, if you can